Hello there.
You can probably tell by the clothing I'm wearing that I'm recording episode 5 and 6 of Better Call Saul season 2 back to back. What's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film shooting for Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. And yeah, I'm on a roll now with watching Better Call Saul. I'm going to record 2 episodes in this one sitting. We are up to episode 6 of Better Call Saul season 2. This one is titled Bali High. Or Bali High, I don't know. Bali High? Yeah, we'll just go with that. Bali High. But yeah, we're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this thing. Last episode was an absolute banger. Love the character interactions in this show. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's smash it. I wouldn't be surprised if Aaron pops out from under his bed.
Resident of a Sandpiper Crossing facility or similar retirement community, you may be eligible to receive compensation. Residents of some Sandpiper Crossing or similar retirement communities may have been overcharged for goods and services. Free consultation. Call Davis in Maine at 505-242-7700.
The ad was working.
505-242-7700.
And they took out his voiceover, I believe. And they changed the time the ad plays as well. Wasn't it meant to be at 3:14 in the afternoon? It's playing out like 1 a.m. in the morning. Poster. The music. I don't know what instrument that is. Or like what electronic instrument it is. It reminds me of SpongeBob. Needed that change of environment to sleep. Roll credits. Come on. Come on. No? Yeah! Oh man, there's no one next to her to brush their teeth with. No! I love how it pans to that side-on view. But Jimmy's not there this time. Wait, is she? Okay. I thought she might have been staying at that place with the pool because I think I recognized the Buck Jones poster from that episode at the start of season 2. Like she's staying at that resort. But this might be her own house here, and that's where they slept together. They might have went back to her house.
Floating in the sunshine, my head sticking out from a low-flying cloud. You'll hear me call you.
She cannot resist his charm.
Sweet and clear as candy.
Why does it remind me of the Adam Sandler in the shower scene from Bulletproof with Damien Wayans? Do you guys know that film where he's singing, I think, Whitney Houston in the shower butt naked, and then he tries to climb out the window and he puts the gun up his soapy arm. And then because it cuts to a shot like a wide shot, and he just screams. Do you guys remember that? Oh man, Bulletproof is goated.
Bali High.
Oh, Bali High, yeah. So.
On the winds of the sea. There you go. That completes our week-long tour of South Pacific. You're welcome. Tomorrow we begin our exploration
of the Carpenter's catalog. Of course, I'm open to requests. That's right. All you gotta do is call me. Anytime. All right? Bye. Call me. Do I smell coffee? Have you got a pot on?
Why?
I want to fill up.
You can afford to buy your own.
Faster I get coffee, faster I'm out of here.
Are you serious, Mrs. Newen? I don't understand what she said, but the insults are flying.
Chocaco, ladies.
Stuff this car, man. Can't fit the freaking thermos. Oh, she's back in the office. He put in the word, Chuck. But what are they up to?
You haven't unpacked yet? Kevin and Paige are here.
Absolutely.
She's more in and out than the burger shop. I don't like the guy's smug.
But just so you know, I did not ask him to step in on my behalf.
This has been a fantastic one-take moving shot from Kim's office into the conference room right here throughout the whole entire law firm. And it like the comment, there was a fantastic comment on the episode 9 reaction to season 1 talking about the micro expressions and mannerisms on people's faces in this show. You don't need words to say how people feel and convey meaning. You can just guess it off how the characters act, and it's the subtle nuances in their acting. And the individual that plays Howard right there absolutely nailed it in that scene while moving along with him. I feel like he was vexed. Chuck might have said something to him, and then obviously he had to put that smile on, that fake persona in the end for the clients.
Sorry for the wait.
Not a problem.
Hi.
Wonderful to see you again.
Howard.
Hi.
Good to see you too. Hi, Paige. Hi, Kevin.
Kim, great to see you.
Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Kevin, how's your grandson?
Out of control, just running circles around all of us.
Is that a mistake right there with the car being parked? I feel like the tires were closer to the curb on the close-up shot, but when it cut to like the medium long shot, they're a bit further. Might have been a continuity error, but I'm just saying, like, I don't care, but I'm just saying. They might have retaken or like used a different cut of that scene.
He needs an answer.
Hector's just gonna be such a nuisance to Mike, and
Respectfully, I'm gonna have to say no.
You sure about that?
I am.
I'm simply trying to defend our clients from bullying by the defense.
Your Honor, as stated in the brief in front of you, this is a standard request granted in every case of its kind. This is not about bullying.
Granting this invasion of privacy allows our clients to be doubly victimized. I ask that you deny the defense's motion, Your Honor.
I'm leaning toward granting the motion, but would like to review the pleadings and briefs again. I'll have my decision for you shortly. Adjourned.
I'm gonna meet you back at the office. Miss Wexler. Hey, I just wanted to say good work in there.
far out.
Thanks, but I'm pretty sure I lost.
Oh, of course you did. It's an unwinnable position. That's why your boss didn't bother showing up. But you went down swinging, and I admire that.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Thank you.
We could use you at Schweigler Coakley.
Probably just grabbing something from the vending machines.
We can do better than that.
Mr. Schweiker, good to see you, sir.
How you doing, Sean?
Very well. Can I get some drinks for you, too? Your usual Moscow Mule?
Absolutely. You want one? Best Moscow Mule in the city. Fresh ginger? Real copper mug? It works?
That's very vintage, but I'm good.
Now, for the purpose of that scene right there in the courtroom, I'm not sure. I think I'm not sure how courts work in America and how the civil system works in America, but I'm pretty sure for the purpose of runtime, obviously, I think each case or each side will present their case first, and then the other side will have the chance to rebut, and then each person will have their turn to speak. I don't think you're allowed to butt into the other side. I can't remember exactly, but I think just for the purpose of the runtime, that was obviously made to be sort of like a situation where one side's presenting the case and the other side would sort of try to rebut them straight away. I have to look it up properly. I have to look it up, but I'm pretty sure I think each side presents their case first, and then they'll be given the chance to speak once they present their once the other side presents their arguments. I'm pretty sure, but I think that was just like all the legal terminology in there was right, but I'm just pretty sure for the sake of runtime, they made it out to be like that as they're presenting their arguments to the judge. I think so.
Just nice tea.
You sure? All right, then. I'll be the sole degenerate who's drinking in the middle of a workday.
That, too, is vintage.
I'll get those started.
Schweiker has a way of words. He's good. He's a good people's person.
You've been with HHM, what, 10 years?
And hasn't moved up.
Yeah, last August.
And you started in the mailroom?
I did. I was 6 years there. How did you know that?
Oh, I asked around. It's a small town. Sounds like you certainly paid your dues.
So, the hearing's getting closer and closer, and I even get this new suit that I can't afford. I split it over 3 credit cards. I'm probably still paying it off to this day. So
Stop the
I go
cap.
in early, I'm wearing my new suit, I'm prepping my table, and in walks the opposing counsel. There's 4 of them. 1 senior partner and 3 high-level associates. These guys have been litigating longer than I've been alive. But I think, I'm good. I got my boss coming, it'll be fine. So I'm sitting alone at my table, waiting for my boss to show. And I'm waiting. And I'm waiting. And then suddenly they're calling us to order, and I realize that no one from my firm is coming. It's just me. So I think, all right then, this is the moment. And I get up there and I argue like my life depended on it. I'm sweating and I'm citing statutes left and right. And I'm doing okay, respectable. But I'm just a BB gun to these 4 howitzers.
They ate him alive.
And I lose, of course.
Similar situation to Kim right there.
But later it hit me that my boss never intended to show. And they all laughed about it. They patted me on the back, said it was my trial by fire, and I laughed with them. But, you know, it never really sat well with me. You want them to have your back. Because at the end of the day, it wasn't about proving my mettle. My boss had a tea time that he didn't want to miss.
He's speaking facts.
I wasn't there long.
Because, like, the seniors at HH&M left her out to dry right there in a lose-lose situation. But you want to be there to represent... Especially, like, I get what Schweikert's saying right there. They left him out to dry against 4 prestigious lawyers who have been in the game for so long. I guess it's a good learning curve in the end of the day. But, like, you want to be there to back that, like, that new guy up. You want to help him out. But I guess it's a better experience. It makes you who you are in the end of the day. If you fight your battles alone earlier on, I guess you become stronger in the future. But it's a learning curve. But Kim's got to be very careful here, because I can kind of see where Schweikert's getting at in terms of potential job offer for the future and seeing Kim's value. Like, and I appreciate that, but not at the time where a case is going where potentially she has confidential information on the Sandpiper case, and obviously he's got confidential information on the Sandpiper case, but this is like, there's antics here from Schweikert, and Kim's got to be very careful here, because she cannot let anything slip that breaks that, you know, client attorney privilege or confidentiality. And yeah, I guess if even Hamlin or Chunk found out that Kim was having lunch dates with Schweikert, they'd go off. They'd send her back to the auditing room, like, very, very quickly.
Could I ask why we are here? I have no complaints about HHM.
That's great. However, if on the off chance that you're pondering a change,
Here we go.
Schweikert and Coakley would be more than happy to put your talents to good use. Of course, we'd have to have a more formal meeting, work on specifics, but we think you would be a great fit.
Well, I'm flattered, but there's clearly an ethical issue.
Exactly, she's right.
Well, of course, we take you off Sandpiper. And rest assured, we wouldn't be expecting any information about HHM's strategy.
She would not be allowed
we're a
whatsoever.
large, diversified firm. And just think what you can do with our resources.
Conflict of interest,
and
everything.
the freedom to really spread your wings.
I owe a lot to HHM.
Yeah, you don't.
That, we can take care of that.
Shout out Striker.
Well, you give it some time to think about it. And you give me a call and we'll set up a meeting with the rest of the senior partners. And to be clear, I'm talking partner track. Jesus, Sean, would you have to send to Moscow?
Sorry for the wait, Mr. Schweikert.
The thing is, how long down the line are we promising partner track? Because Kim feels like she's close to that, but nah, like, come on, man. Like, the way they've treated her, she owes nothing to HHM. Yeah, they paid your tuition. Who cares? A lot of firms do that. And I feel like Schweikert would be a better boss than Chuck and Hamlin. Sometimes it's good to change things up after a while, even if you've been to a place so long. Like, it is what it is. It's the game, baby. It's the game. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Look how long he was with the Packers. It's time for a new challenge sometimes, you know?
We ready to work?
Yep. Couple people snipping around. Smart with Mike from Mike right there to set up the front mat like that.
Mays here for the Gourmet Quick Chop. It's the fastest, easiest,
What a setup.
and safest way to chop, mince, or dice any vegetable, guaranteed. Here's how it works. Just place the vegetable on the board, give it a tap, and you've got finely shredded cabbage in seconds for crunchy coleslaw. Tap again.
Mendem got played. Pistol whip played.
Get down.
Both of them.
Get down. Get out. Get out.
Can't keep living like that. Might have to move out like just like the daughter-in-law and Kaylee. I feel so bad for Mike because he didn't need to get it. Like, he doesn't deserve this crap, man. He doesn't deserve to get involved in this shit. This should be Nacho's mess. He got that Tom Hanks Saving Private Ryan treatment.
I brought these. Figured I could pay to cash a lunch order for you. I got accounting to approve that new fancy salad place.
Hold it in. Hold it in. Did she just go to the lunch anyway? She said, F it. I feel like we're going to start to see scenarios for Kim as to why she should accept that offer even more.
When are we going home?
What? You don't like it here?
It's okay.
It's okay.
She got the pool treatment and it's like,
What
it's
more do you
okay.
want?
I guess.
You guess. You guess.
You guess? Damn!
You want to come out of there?
No, I'm staying.
Well, you want me to come in there and get you? I can't have you in a pool that's only okay.
It's good, it's good.
The girl that never ages. I'm gonna keep running with it.
You sure? You sure?
I'm sure.
Yeah, somebody watching. Oh, the twins! The twins! The twins now on it? Oh, man. Really? We're gonna have him there like Daredevil, but in the daytime? Really? Like, that was a perfect shot right there to reveal them. But, like, we're having all the Breaking Bad universe characters come into this show. I love it how it's like it's a medium close-up shot of like it's a medium close-up shot of Mike, But for the twins, it's like an extreme long shot, and them sort of is that a church right there? But having them in the distance like that, it's like Batman Arkham Knight style, but in the daytime. Like it's so good. The placement is fantastic.
Kaylee, honey, it's time to come out now.
Just a few more minutes.
No, you do what Pop says. Come on, baby, before you turn into a prune.
Like, obviously, having watched Breaking Bad first, you know that nothing bad is gonna come out of it, unless something happens to his daughter-in-law, because she's not in Breaking Bad, or that's just the thing to reveal in this show. And in Breaking Bad, he's just spending time with his granddaughter. It's just him and her time. But still, it's making me love Mike even more anyway. Obviously, Tio's just trying to use it as a scare tactic, but he pisses me off even more, man. Tio. Like, it's not Mike's fault your nephew's an idiot. Let's organize that formal meeting. But what if she calls Jimmy first and tells him, yo, I got this offer?
The gentleman would like me to let you know that your next drink is on him. Just let me know when you're ready.
Who's this Timothy Oliphant ripoff here? This guy has no chance whatsoever, but I'd just like to. I'd like to see him try.
Don't tell me that's the first time you've done that. So what kind of return on investment are you getting on these drinks?
Not as pretty as you.
Oh, man.
She just saw him kiss a girl outside with his Porsche.
Abigail Hildreth.
Dated August 1st, 1999. August 1st, 1999.
August 1st, 1999. And do we have the corresponding deposition for Mrs. Hildreth?
Yes.
Omar, man. Omar's dragged into this as well. See, the thing is, anything that like looks clumsy or untidy or unorganized, she's just gonna report that straight to Cliff. Like anything, any little slip, like he could have like a pencil the wrong way around and she'd still report that to Cliff. Like, Erin, I liked you in small dosages, but the way you're becoming more of a Karen, like, oh man, you need to be sent to... We're gonna have to send Erin to Belize, if you know what I mean. I can't believe I just used...
Have you ever heard the expression, a watched pot never boils? Tempo, September 15th. September 15th. 15th of September.
September 15th.
Or, yeah, September 15th.
Thank you. Okay, item number 45. Jimmy.
Oh, it's my grandma. She's old.
Bro, it's an important call. Erin, chill, man.
Kim?
How fast can you get downtown?
Is Santa Fe downtown?
Albuquerque.
Why?
I'm at the bar at Fork, and I've got a live one on the...
Yes!
I'm on my way.
Let's go! Game on!
Definitely too
It went well.
Very well, like very?
Beyond our wildest, yeah. How many of these has she had?
I am just getting started, baby. Remember these faces, Dale. They are going to be on the cover of Fortune magazine, January issue. No, Dale's a good guy. He's not going to do anything.
Boring the man.
Oh, no, not really.
Thank you.
What exactly did she tell you?
Oh, nothing much. Just something about
.com, some way for people to hook up with each other using the internet? Look, I'm sure you're a nice guy, but she's talking out of school. We're full up on this thing. Okay. We sign one more investor, we gotta go public, and I'm just... No. We cannot take
He has to wing it as well.
else on.
He's winging
No
it.
offense. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. No worries.
Cut to being more drunk. Yeah, I was about to say, we need to sort this crap out with Nacho, man. Leave Mike alone. Nobody needs to know about the Tuco situation.
¿Lleva algún micrófono escondido?
No. Ningún micrófono, pero he's got a gun.
I don't care about the gun.
I don't care about the gun. I mean, there's one man to be left to be introduced in this show, like, surrounding this whole Salamanca thing, and I think we know who it is. But we'll leave that for the face-off, you know? So... like, they're just bringing the Breaking Bad Avengers into this, and I'm loving it. I love the character placement and framing of this. Like I said, it's the micro expressions on the characters.
You go to the district attorney and you explain to him that my nephew's gun was yours. The DA will ask you why you didn't say anything before. You tell him you forgot, you were rattled, make up anything you want, I don't give a shit. But it's your gun.
Let's discuss my payment.
That time is past. No 5,000 for you.
The price is 50.
Woo! How about your payment is you get to leave?
Not enough.
Oh, you think you can negotiate with me? I say the word, my nephews go to a certain motel, pay a visit to your daughter-in-law and your little granddaughter. What do you think happens then? Consider your position carefully.
I got my money.
Like, quickly, before, I don't want to butt in, but like, we all know where it leads up to in Breaking Bad, but I still feel the stakes. Like, I still feel the tension in the room. And that's, again, this has gone Breaking Bad now in terms of the sound design, letting the diegetic sound come into play, letting the natural sounds, you can hear the ventilation, and it's just the characters talking. There's no ominous, eerie music. There's no tension music building up. It's just the characters talking, and you feel the tension in the room. And the stakes are high, even though we know where it leads to. And granted, there's some new characters in the scene, and we don't know where they end up in the future, but still, we still know where it ends up with certain characters that are in the big players here. And the threats that are being made, even though they might be like hollow threats in terms of like the grand scheme of things, because we know Kaylee ends up fine, daughter-in-law we don't know, and Mike ends up fine, and the twins we know where it goes in the long run, but still, I still feel the stakes here.
Or neither of us walk out of here.
Except that guy in the background as well, him too. Nacho was ready to shoot the twins.
Se los dije. Tiene unos huevotes. How you manage to live so long with a mouth like that? 50,000.
50,000.
And the gun is yours.
Far out. It's not what he'd like, but that's interesting as well. I'm interested to see what Nacho thinks of that type of deal as well, because Mike was His hands were tied right there. But I guess Nacho is gonna be, he's gonna be the one that has to adapt to the lighter sentence. Oh, but he's the one delivering the money.
He sent you?
I volunteered. Only safe way for us to talk.
I was like, yeah, this is a good way to exchange here. Nacho surely has to feel sorry a bit here for getting Mike involved like this.
That thing we did, he finds out we're both dead. You get that, right?
What thing we did?
What's this?
25?
25,000.
What for?
We made a deal. I didn't hold up my end. Your problem is coming back sooner than we expected.
I love this, man. The honor between these two. The respect is higher than ever. I love that. I love that. I love it. Hey, still up 50 G's, 25 and 25. We'll take it.
That? I might know a guy who can help.
It's better as a souvenir.
I figured you'd be maybe, I don't know, a touch happier this morning. Maybe a smidge, possibly.
I am. I'm totally happy. Why wouldn't I be?
They got a 10 grand check.
Seriously?
Rich Schweikart said that they would even pay off my law school loans.
That's great. Please let me be there when you tell Howard. Please. So why the sad puppy eyes? What, you don't want that job?
No, of course I do. I mean, who wouldn't, right?
It's a huge firm. You get out from under Howard's thumb.
Right, exactly. Besides, HHM is looking more and more like a dead end for me anyway.
Exactly.
But just when you think it looks like a dead end, they'll offer you a higher role.
You took the Davis and Maine job because of me.
I took that job because it was the right decision. A steady paycheck, done. A place to live that's more than, 5 square feet, boom. A car that's all one color, nailed it. I'm good. I got what I wanted. And you with the Schweikart thing, you could have everything you ever wanted.
You know, Kim talks about
What's not to love about that?
Jimmy not abiding by the bar association, but then she goes and eggs him on for the fish and hook line sinker thing. They got a 10 grand check by ripping off a man. She started it. She started that one. Yeah, we back. I feel like the thermos not fitting in the hole, that's what she said, is going to be a recurring thing. It's like Walt's windshield. Oh no, we're going to fix this problem straight away. Cut to black, yeah? Yeah! Yeah, man. I love this show. It's so good. It's so good. And even these episodes where some people may think like, oh, nothing much happens. There's no shootout. There's... What the heck? What happened? What happened? Oh no, I started episode 7. My bad. Okay. Now, even those episodes where you think like, oh, nothing much happens or there's not much development, I'm still invested in the character interactions and the acting. It's like the actors are so good at immersing you into the world and making you feel invested and making you feel as if they're lawyers themselves and you're just invested in what they're doing. And I could listen to them talk for a whole entire 46 minutes or whatever the run times are of these episodes because it fluctuates. And the runtime just breezes by for me. Like, I don't know. They're just so good at doing what they do. Like, they play their characters so well. The character interactions are fantastic. And you just know it's leading to something bigger and better because I love how we have some episodes where you have the black and white the black and white switch up with the color palette in terms of Saul working at the Cinnabon. And then you're just thinking to yourself, we have new players in this show. How do they fit into the overall world? And that's what you're trying to figure out. You just know that there's still something bigger to happen. Do they live? Do they die? Do they get all involved in the cartel shit? Like, how is it going to end up? And I'm so excited, and I'm invested in the entire legal world. Granted, maybe it's because I'm a law student, but I love it. It's all done so well, and I'm enjoying every episode. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the reactions too. So it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.